Hey, we are going to talk today about how to convert customers, how to convert your Facebook likes and followers on your page to customers. So we talk a lot about how your fans aren't actually interested in your business, but they're interested in what their friends and peers are saying. So they don't want to see the self-promotion. They don't want to see just the products. They want to see the cool things that people are doing in their businesses, the things that they're helping people with, the value that they're bringing to the world, right? So how do you figure out how to walk that fine line between providing value and providing offers and getting them to throw that money into your bank account? That's what we're going to cover today. I want to go over some tricks and tips that I use to make sure that I am staying on that fine line and not hopping over into being a rude and weirdo type of a business owner, right? So, hey, as long as you are hopping in here and joining me, I would love for you to take a quick second and let us know who you are and where you are joining us from. We are going to go over strategy tips on how to use simple untapped secrets for the Facebook pages. And we're going to look at insights and really kind of dive into what people are consuming, how they're consuming it on your specific page for your specific business. If at any point throughout this tech tutorial, you feel like you need that extra step, you need the support, the strategies, maybe you're not sure what systems and tech to be using, or you need the accountability, go ahead and holler out strategy for me, and I will send you a private message to make sure that I get you to this level that you need to be on to be able to using this specifically for your business. So welcome, James. Welcome, Michelle. Thank you so much for joining me. I am excited to dive right in. So I'm going to go in here and close down my email so it doesn't keep dinging at us. And then I am going to share my screen and see if my tech step into my office needs to go away, unfortunately. We'll pop it back up later. So let's go ahead and take that down. Wonderful. All right, so like I said, at any point, if you need me to go over something or answer some questions, definitely let me know. What I want to kind of walk through today is how to take what you're already doing on your Facebook page and turn it more into a way where you can find who's consuming your content and connect with them further, right? So thank you very much. I like this too. Eva Brown made it for me. I will tag her in here so that if you are interested in getting a personalized custom crystal necklace made for you, she is the lady to go to. So this is going to be extremely beneficial if you are someone with a Facebook page. If you are not someone with a Facebook page, you can still do some of these tips. Don't let that stop you from watching this tech tutorial, but you want to make sure that you do it in a different way, because on your personal page, you shouldn't be promoting business stuff anyway. And I also want to say that if you don't have a business page, I highly suggest that you get one set up. So that's what I've got. This is my page. You guys can all see that. If you can see that, give me a heck yes, so that I know we are all on the same page. You should be seeing my Facebook page, because I clicked close, it brought me into my girlfriend's video. There we go. So let me just make sure you guys can see this. Yep, we got it. All right, perfect. Okay. So this is my page. This is the front end of how I see it as an admin, but a lot of this is how you will see it as you log in, right? So the first thing that I like to do is I like to go over here and kind of look at what we have. So for likes, we're at 7,803. We're up 23 this week. We have a great response rate, and we have people that are actually following the page. So that's great because that means they'll actually see our updates, see the page feed, things like that. It will also give you cool stats about how many people you've reached, things like that. But what I like to click on is the actual number here. And what that will do is pull you up into insights here. So if you can't click on that number for any reason, it underlines it and you should be able to click. You can go up here to the More tab and then click on Insights. It started to downpour here. Wonderful. They're all closed, buddy. If you can just close this one here in my office all the way, that would be awesome. Thank you. So, that's how you access Insights. I have a couple tabs pulled up here with Insights already pulled up. So you can see we can go and sort the page data on how the page is looking in terms of the overall summary. So actions on the page, page views, the amount of likes that we're getting, if they're consistent, if they're non-consistent, 2, 3, 2, 4. So we have some spikes in here, which would be interesting to look at the 23rd of August and the 15th of August to figure out what was posted then to see why there's a spike. Excuse me. I've been on calls all day, y'all. I swear I'm going to start losing my voice here. And so this information is really good to kind of just take into consideration who you're reaching, how you're reaching them, things like that. What I really like to do, though, is get down into the meat and bones of this. And I really like to look at the posts and see which posts and what type of posts are doing the best, right? Because you can see the reach and the engagement. And what's really cool is it'll tell you the type, the targeting. So if I did posts just to my top fans, if I did post just to a specific group of people, or if I publicly shared it, when it was posted, the time, and then what the post was. If you didn't know, what you can do is you can actually click on this and it will pull the physical post up for you as well. And then you can have more information in here about what was clicked on, where they engaged. But this is really where I like to sit because I can see the people that commented and I can see the people that are engaging with my posts, right? So what I can do then is I can take this engagement and click on it and it pulls up each individual person. And I can, if I have not already done so, invite them to like. It looks like all of these people like my page. But then I can also click on them and open up in another tab. And start commenting on their stuff, reciprocating, right? They came to me, they engaged with my page, so I want to continue to engage with them. So even when we are sleeping, we see, we hear, we smell. Both are dead to the world and both very much alive. It takes more light, more sound, and more smell, often an abrupt change in these to get our attention. When it does, we awake. And when we awake, it no longer takes so much to captivate us, move us, and inspire us to rise. So she's basically saying, let's all wake up, right? And so what I can do is I can click here, and I want to comment in here. My internet will keep up with me. And I'm just going to say, we all need to wake up, and then just comment. And so now my information is going to be there, right? And so I can also then look at her information. She's a sales coach and copywriter, and I can click on her page. So I comment once on her personal profile. I make sure that I like her page. I really like her cover image because I think that's really cool and edgy. So I'm actually just going to click on her cover image here. And I apologize, I think with the storm, my internet's a little bit slower, but we're still getting through it. No big deal. And I'm just going to say I absolutely love the design of this and the edginess it provides. Right? And so I'll just go like that. So not only have I commented on her personal profile, I've also commented on her page now. And then I am going to just go ahead and like or comment on one more post on her page. So what is this doing, Laura? Why do we care? And sending them notifications that we're actually reciprocating, that we're actually following the fact that they were commenting on our stuff, right? It's sending them notifications that we're engaging with their content. This is a really good question. Do you like everyone's page who has liked your page? No, I don't. I know Stina. She's actually written copy for my business in the past, so I did like her page now. If it's not something that I morally believe in or stand for, I probably won't. But I still will engage with that person. Hey, I see you now. I really do not want to lose my voice. Yes, I'm letting go of that thought. I will not lose my voice. I've just had a lot of calls. The wonderful Cindy Lou and Michelle were just on our inner circle call. So, but the good thing about this is not only am I showing this individual that I'm commenting on their stuff, but now I'm also showing Facebook that I'm engaging with the people that are engaging with me on a personal and professional level, right? And so what does this do? If we consistently do this, we're consistently going to be telling that computer and that algorithm that we want to be interactive with them. They should see our information. We should see their information. And so that way, then when I'm actually being social on the platform, I will get turned around and rewarded, so to speak, for my posts on the platform as well. You can't just post stuff out there and think that it's going to all of a sudden blow up and go viral if you're not actually engaging on the platform yourself. And so this is a really cool way to see what's already getting engagement, and how to further that relationship with people. Yeah, I would say always at least say hi on their profile. Now, with that in mind, please do not take this the wrong way and start sending them messages and start spamming them, right? This is not for you to go find random people and start liking their pages and their posts and their comments. This is for those who are already actively following you and engaging with you. You can go through the people that have liked your page and you can start contacting them on their personal profiles and just saying, hey, thanks for following my stuff. Let me know if I can help you further with any questions you have, or just don't even like, hey, thanks for following my page. I truly appreciate your support. What is it that you do? Right? Thanks for connecting with me on my business page. What do you love? What do you do on a daily basis? What is your passion? Like just open-ended things. And what you want to do when you comment on their profile, I did not do this on Stina's, but what you want to do is you want to start a conversation. So on Stina's page, I just said, like, I love this picture. It's edgy and awesome. But I didn't ask her a question. Like I didn't ask her, like, is this your brand? Are you portraying in your brand the edginess? Did you do this design yourself? I mean, just anything like that, right? Because then that leaves the door open for them to keep commenting with you. Speak from that diaphragm, girlfriend. You got it. Now, I want you to keep in mind, this is just one step in growing the visibility, right? Growing visibility that lead into leads, that lead into the follow-up, that lead into the paying clients or customers, right? So that's kind of that ladder that you do in your business. And this is just one piece of the puzzle. So don't get stuck and hung up on this, thinking that if you do this all the time, it's going to bring in all these sales. You still have to have the strategies and systems in place to be able to do that, right? That's something that I do teach in that Rockstar Revenue Rebels group that I have, where I teach all of those steps. How to go from getting more visibility, getting more leads from that visibility, how to follow up with those leads, and then how to convert those leads ultimately, right? And so those 4 steps, I break it down into the 3 pillars of growing your business, where you have the strategy, the systems, and the implementation. So if you are someone who's like, okay, I do this, I haven't been doing it consistently, but you need help on those other steps because this is just one piece of the puzzle, go ahead and hit strategy below so that I can talk to you about how to be able to hit all of those pieces and truly grow your business so that it's more sustainable for you. And make sure that you have the processes in place to automate some of this, or not even automate some of this, but time block some of this, right? So I make sure I do this at least 10 to 15 minutes every day so that I'm, again, not only telling Facebook that I'm active on the platform and I want people to see my stuff, but I'm telling those people that I'm constantly engaging with them because I like what they're putting out there as well. And I want to network and reciprocate and build that relationship, right? Yes, James. So the other thing that you guys can look into and focus on, right? Is that when you have page likes and you see them coming through on your page, you can then go in there and use those page likes as someone to go in, not just the engagement on your page, but the page likes. You can go in there and then send them a message and be open with them. Don't send them the message with the intent of selling them, right? Send them the message with the intent of connecting with them, finding more information about them. Like I send messages where we'll be like, hey, thanks so much for liking the page or connecting with me. What is it that you do? It's just open-ended. Like, hey, I went to your page and I saw that you are a social media manager or a virtual assistant. That's so cool. Do you specialize in something specifically? And what that does, again, is just opens that door for that consistent connection and that relationship building so that they have a reason to respond. what is it exactly that I do for 10 to 15 minutes a day. I make sure that I'm going in here and I'm consistently connecting and engaging with those who are engaging with me. I want to ask open-ended questions. I want to make sure that not only that, but I'm looking at the content that is getting the most out of it, right? So let me just share my screen again. So when I go in here and I look, I've had some automated, I'm going to turn this tech thing off again. I've had some automated posts that I scheduled a really long time ago. So this one is a recycled blog post, Overcoming Limiting Beliefs. I think I wrote this blog post like 2 years ago, right? So you look at this, I've reached 78 people. It was posted yesterday at 12:30. I should have way more people on there than that. Nobody clicked through it to read the blog post. Totally fine, right? I'm not mad. I'm not frustrated. I shouldn't get down on myself. I shouldn't be like, oh, this sucks. Facebook sucks. I'm never going to grow my business. I'm wasting my time, right? I should change my way of thinking and be like, hey, this link isn't what they're looking for. This graphic may not be captivating them enough. This intro didn't get them to understand that this link is going to provide true value to them, right? So then I look at something like this, where I got 75 comments or post clicks and 39 likes, shares, or comments, right? 841 people saw this. So I go to this one and I'm like, okay, what about this did people like? Was it the graphic that it was my face? Was it the fact that it was more personal and I wanted to know what unconventional food they didn't like? Was it the fact that they had to answer themselves and then we started a conversation here? Because you can see all of these comments, there was responses and conversations that continued. Like over here, there were more, like we had different replies, right? So that was like a huge conversation. So then taking a second to look at this and figure out, okay, what was that got them to engage? This was a video. This was an image. Which one did better? Was I going for more comments or was I going for more visibility? So things like that is what I really want you guys to focus on, right? Like you can see spikes in my engagement here. Like this may sound a little weird, but let me explain it, right? And so this post, the last one was more personal. This post has testimonials on it, and I am actually selling something. But look at the difference in how I did it, where I got 16 people to click through versus the blog post had 0, right? So that tells me that these people didn't like something about the blog post update that I did, but they liked the update that I did with the testimonials and the way I put the phrasing in that post. So emojis plus humor plus they connect with you. Yep. Yeah. And so you just have to take that into consideration and always be evolving your strategy. Always be looking at how you can update things, right? How you can focus on what they are actually wanting, consuming, what problems you can help them solve, what you can help them get to, things like that. So that is my tech tip for you guys today. And again, please, please, please take this with all due respect for your business. Don't just go out there and start sending messages about your product or service or how you can sell to them. Please do this in a place of connection and relationship building for your business, visibility building for your business. Know that this is just one piece of the puzzle. Again, if you're someone who needs more, if you need the visibility or you need the leads or you need the follow-up help for those leads, or you're struggling to convert those leads after you follow up with them, then go ahead and let me know by shouting out strategy, and I will send you a message so that we can connect one-on-one with this. Also, I am doing something really fun for the end of the year. And I want to connect with everybody on a more personal level offline, because I think we get really hung up on always being on Facebook or social media online and all the connections we make online. And so I have cute postcards that I printed off. There's no sales pitch in these postcards. There's no like, I'm going to send you this letter and tell you that you have to purchase from me type of thing. I'll actually show you one of them. I'll grab it. But I have a bunch of these cute postcards just for me to write a cute little note to you, encouraging you, connecting with you, answering questions for you, whatever it is that at that point. So if you want to be a pen pal, is what I'm calling it, go ahead and shout out Pen Pals, PEN space PALS below, so that I can get your information and I will send you something in the mail just for fun. And I'm going to be doing that on a rotating basis. So it's not just this one postcard. I will be writing letters, just a different way to connect with people offline versus just connecting with you guys always on Facebook Messenger or live stream or email or whatever. So if you guys have any questions about how to better read your insights, let me know. I would love to help kind of take it to that next level for you. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see what relationships build from you engaging and connecting more on your page.